this week's Pick a Card reading. It is the week of February 22nd. Today is Thursday, February 25th. I'm Coach Carolee Burke, and I asked the universe this week, what do you need to know? Nothing in particular. I do a lot of healing, inner child healing work. What needs to be healed? What steps do you need to do to take to heal your inner child so that you can attract your future, so you can move forward from your past. That's the work that I do. But in this reading today, I just asked the universe, like, what guidance do you need? So if you haven't already, choose the card that resonates with you the most. 1, 2, or 3. Choose a card that you resonate with the most, and then I will go through the interpretations one at a time. So first of all, we have card number 1. If you chose card number 1, you received the 10 of Swords. Now, this looks like a very harsh, demonizing card. I know it looks that way. This guy is laying face down in the snow. These 10 swords are stabbing him in the back. This isn't the card of deceit, though. This card is the card of completion, a card of completion, final, walking away, finally choosing in your mind. The swords cards are all about your mind, thought process, thinking. You need to, or you're about to, or you need to choose in your mind to walk away from something or end something in your life. It's time, it's served its purpose in your life, and now it's time to walk away. So think about something in your life that you've been struggling with, maybe making a decision over whether to stay or go. You're at a fork in the road and you've been living according to the status quo, and you're having a tough time moving on or choosing to leave this situation behind. But this card is telling you that this situation has served its purpose. It's time to look at what this situation, this person has contributed to your life, good and bad. And nothing's really bad. Look at the lessons that this situation or this person or this thought process or this behavior pattern has had in your life. And it's time to let it go. It's really time to move on, and it's no longer useful for you. And you just really need to learn to let go. It's important for you to thrive. You've been maybe living in survival mode for too long, and it's time for you to, the universe wants you to know that it's time for you to take a step in a different direction. And choose a new mindset, choose a new group of friends, choose a new workplace. If this is about work and you're deciding, should I stay or should I go? This card is telling you that it's time to move forward in a relationship, that maybe it's time to move on from a relationship. Or even if you've been struggling to let go of a past relationship in your mind, you're just sort of like, you haven't been ready to walk away, let go, and really move on. The universe is telling you it's time to move on. Stop allowing the energy to keep you stuck in the past. The past is no longer serving you, and it's just time to move. It's time to move on. And with endings in your life, new opportunities, new doors are going to open for you once you choose to finally let go and walk away and trust that there's other things out there that are better for you and that will make you happier. Dun, dun, dun. Card number 2. Wow, there's a lot of decision making going on this week. There's a lot, and I mean, swords also represent winter to me, so it could be that, but this card is interesting. The 2 of Swords is about being blinded to the truth in your heart and in your head. You are allowing the anxiety, the emotions, the emotional anxiety and worry and stress to block you from making choices. The moon, the crescent moon here, is a symbol of something hidden from your conscious mind. Your subconscious, your emotions are keeping you stuck and preventing you from making choices. And the twos are about choices, dualities in situations, dichotomies, like which way should I go? Maybe you're at a fork in the road, but your emotions and emotions that are maybe connected to the past or desires that you want to fulfill in your life, or even emotional connections to the past or to other people or to a workplace, those emotions are making it difficult for you to make a decision as to which way to go from here. And maybe you're allowing your emotions to control the situation, and you're not actually you're not following your gut instincts. You're not following your purpose, your heart. And this card is just saying that you need to be a little more objective and stop allowing your emotions to dictate your life. And it's time to learn how to manage your emotions so that you can start fulfilling your destiny, living according to your purpose and not living according to the pain from your past. You need to let that go. And this goes really well with this card, but you need to let go of what's going on emotionally, to heal what's going on emotionally inside of you so that you can choose choose a path that is more in line with your purpose, with your soul, with your spirit. But your emotions are blocking you, and are changing your perspective. And so you're listening more to these anxieties rather than listening to the call of your soul and your heart. And so there's maybe some healing work that needs to be done right now. There's definitely some letting go, some surrendering, some healing work that you need to be doing in order to move forward in your life's path, your purpose, and feeling more fulfilled and happy. Card number 3. Wow, there is just a lot of struggling going on this week. I don't know if all of you, I know I've been feeling really emotional the last few weeks, and maybe that's just, a lot of us are going through that same thing, feeling kind of stuck, feeling like we don't have any choices, anywhere to go, what to do, especially because a lot of us are still in lockdown right now, and a lot of us are losing jobs and facing financial hardships and not knowing what to do, and we're actually stuck at home without any sort of change in routine, and we're feeling the pressure, feeling the stress of that, and feeling really disconnected from each other and from ourselves. So card number 3 is the 7 of Wands. I was pulling this card a lot last week. And this card is about not giving up. This card is about when you are facing adversity and you're on a path and you've chosen a path. So maybe you're over this card and you've chosen a direction of where you want to go, a purpose, something you're trying to follow your heart, you're trying to follow your intuition, your spiritual path, your purpose, but you're facing a lot of adversity, and not just adversity from your inner world, from your emotions and your heart and you're second guessing yourself, but this is also you're facing potential judgments and criticisms, or thinking or perceiving that you're faced with criticisms and judgments from people in your environment, or other people in your life, or even the perceptions that people will judge you for your choices. But this card is saying that no matter what anybody out there is saying, it doesn't matter what they say, if it's in your heart, if you believe in yourself, then you need to keep going. Don't give up. The 7s are about, yes, this is a lot of work, you need to take action, and you're feeling the stress of all the work and the pressure that you're under, but don't give up. Don't give up at all. You need to dig down deep into your heart, into your soul, into your spirit. Keep choosing. Be intentional about your actions. The wands rods are about action. So you need to be intentional about the actions that you're taking. Don't give up. Keep doing the work that you're doing. It is going to pay off, but it's going to take some time, and you just need to keep believing in yourself, keep moving forward, taking those steps, baby steps if you need to, and trusting that you are on the right path, and that and that you will succeed. So this is a lot about perseverance, this card, and the hard work, but determination. Be determined. Know and believe it, visualize it, take the action steps that, be prepared, and plan out your steps as well. Be organized with them, but mostly it's just about taking action, following through, being dedicated, and believing in yourself enough to take the steps necessary to achieve your goals. So this is a really good card. It's a very positive card, although it feels heavy, because you feel very heavy in the challenge that you've taken on to follow on your purpose, your path, what you're doing, and maybe there's a lot of criticisms from your environment and around you. But don't listen to those criticisms. Keep going. Keep going. Don't give up. Be determined. Keep taking action. Thank you for participating in this week's Pick a Card reading. As you can see, there's a lot of moving forward, making choices that are in line with your soul, with your heart, choosing to walk away from something that's no longer serving you, and really standing your ground, being determined, following through on your goals, taking action. That reading kind of went all together, and no matter where you're at in your part of that story and in your journey, you've been going through a lot of challenges, and maybe you're thinking, that direction's not right for me, whether it's a relationship or work or something you've been working at and you're just unsure of if it's the right thing for you. The universe is kind of saying, maybe it's not, and maybe it's time to walk away or reevaluate the way in which you're participating in your life, or going about achieving your goals. Like, there's something that really needs to end. It served its purpose. It's not working anymore, and it's okay to walk away. And there's something better out there. There's a better approach, something better out there for you. And you just need to trust in the universe, trust in your gut, and take that leap and walk away. And then, making choices inside of your, trusting your gut and not letting your emotions control you. And maybe it's time to look at healing from the past so that you can start to choose the way forward and not feel stuck anymore. You're stuck because your heart is stuck and your heart is blocked, and you're, feeling regrets maybe about the past, or and conflicted about choices, and your heart's really involved in your emotions, and you can't be logical. Well, this might be an opportunity for you to look at your heart and your past and think about, like, what emotions are keeping you stuck and stagnant, because you may be holding on too tightly to what ifs or what could be, instead of really looking at the opportunities in front of you and making a choice that's in line with your soul, getting connected with your higher self, healing from the past, and learning to trust your gut. And then the third card, talking about standing your ground. So no matter what anybody is saying and to you about your goals, no matter how ridiculous they seem to other people, don't let that bother you. Don't let that get in your way. Keep taking this positive action towards your goals. Stand your ground. Don't stop. Don't give up. Be determined, and everything's going to work out for you. So thank you again so much. Be sure to like this video, comment below with how it resonates with you. If you have any questions, subscribe to my channel, like my Facebook page, and DM me, private message me if you have any other questions, or if you're interested in connecting with me to get really deep and look back at your own healing journey and what needs to be healed. Maybe your inner child needs to be healed, how to do that, how to let go, how to move forward in your life so that you can heal from the past and align with your soul, with your spirit, with your higher self, and then connect and magnify or magnetize, or not magnify, but magnetize your future, draw your future to you. I can definitely help you with that through either spiritual coaching or some tarot guidance. Just again, DM me, PM me, comment below, and follow me for every week. I do these free pick a card readings, and Fridays I do serenity sessions, live meditations on Instagram and Facebook, as long as my connections go okay. So yeah, anyways, Namaste. Have a beautiful week. Thank you for being here.